What is fueling this matter of hoarding and also the matter of panic buying? Because there were times where the supply that we have often had, as we say, or as NNPCL have said, is available, yet we do not have these queues on the ground. What did we do differently at that point that ensured that there was no panic buying, there was no hoarding, there was trust, business was moving on smoothly? And then the other question is that there are those who are saying, perhaps because the government has said that they will be selling crude to Dangote Refinery and others on the Naira basis, which should begin October the 1st, that is why marketers are being skeptical. What do you make of that as well?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me start from the statement you made that I'm trying to be safe, I'm playing safe. I think what I've come to do here is to do analysis for Nigerians to take the view of what I know. And any time that I know that, a matter needs to be put to the fore for Nigerians to decide, I try to do that. And that was exactly what I did with the question about fuel subsidy or no fuel subsidy, and the question asked by, as the issue raised by former President Atiku Abubakar. And people that are listening will know that put to the floor or to the fore, the real issues. Playing safe is not the issue here, but laying facts to the bed for people to do. That's a fact. Then what we have been doing correctly when there is proper supply in the value chain that we are not doing now. To start with that one. Remember, I mentioned that the real issue behind this first supply crisis has been the systemic problem, the systemic cost. Mind you, there is no time that we keep, importing petrol. There is no time that we keep, aside from importing petrol, we keep this system, going on that will not be having that, shortfall. There will not be having issue. Remember that the issue of fuel subsidy that I used to even talk about, is one of the systemic issue, because up till this moment we are talking about now, it's still the NNPC that is still importing petrol, major importer of petrol into Nigeria. There is no, general participation of, the marketer. Now, to take that to the second question of the blame game between whether, there is that suspicion whether, the marketers are now trying to play game for Dangote Refinery. Please, I desist from answering questions that have to do with...
No, the question I asked, Adeola, is there are those who say that marketers are trying to play safe, because they do not know what the situation might look like when the government begins to sell crude to Dangote Refinery and others on the Naira basis. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's still, what we are talking about. The marketers, the only thing the marketers can do at this moment, maybe they are doing it, maybe they are not, because I have to be very explicit, is to hoard the product, to profiteer from the product. Remember, they don't partake actively in the importation of this product. It's what they get that they will eventually hoard or profiteer of. You understand? So it is the NNPC that is still the major importer of this product. And the questions that are supposed to be posed to the NNPC about, the spanner thrown into the supply chain, the NNPC has answered the question to say that, okay, as you have just even highlighted, these and this and this and these are the reasons. So the marketers, can do what they have been accused to, do, if truly they are doing that. But I don't see the relationship between that and the Dangote Refinery. Okay, fact has been established that Dangote Refinery will get petrol by, that is put up by 1st of October in Naira. That one is an entirely different kettle of fish that we can even analyze. But whether that will make the marketers to now is something I doubt, because the marketers don't have the power. They don't play major role in between. The only thing they would do is to get supply. And the marketers are talking about now, we need to conceptualize at the filling station. So the filling station don't have, major roles to play in that balance. Only thing they need to do is to get the product, and most times the relationship they have, the relationship they have in that value chain is with the buyer. Now, the second level of the marketers are the importers, maybe the major oil marketers. Those ones are the ones that, if there's that leeway, they partake in the importation of the product and so on and so forth. The big names, I don't need to start mentioning. So if those ones, what they have been clamoring for is to ensure that there is, quality, there is a balance in the system. So, and the issue of forex, they have their own complaint as to why they have not been, taking part in fuel importation. But fact remains that until our refineries start working to start producing the product, because it's important that I highlight here too, my people, that the 445,000 barrels of crude that have been allocated daily to crude oil for internal consumption of crude oil has always been taken out of the country to refineries abroad. So those ones, and it's not through the direct sale, purchase agreement, majorly known as the cruise. So when that is taken abroad, it provides employment. It helps the currency of that country, and that will now be taken back to Nigeria. And that has, the cost of oil. If the product the crude oil that we produce in country is refined in country, there won't be any major issue of all this that we are having. And remember, just to round up that question, remember that before we start having that crisis, we were not exporting, we were not taking crude oil outside of the country to refine. So the clamor now should be, for everyone to support or to build the searchlight or to start the advocacy on ensuring that our refinery, are brought back to life. Our 445,000 barrels capacity refineries are brought back to life. And to ensure that the refineries, two private refineries in country, the Dangote refinery, the Watersmith refineries, all those refineries are working. And if we do that, Nigeria is going to be a country of abundance when it comes to, fuel supply. Like I said earlier, most times we keep talking about this if we don't tackle the systemic issue, the root cause of all. And that is what I've just stated.